tutorial on how to make a map for beginners. I'm doing this in Hammer. You can get from the Source SDK. You get Source SDK from Steam and Tools. So once you get the Hammer, go to File, New, and this is the screen you should get. That's the front screen, or the screen you'll see your map on. And that's the top view. That is the front view, and that is the side view. And to start off, let's make a box by selecting the box tool right here. And make a box. Doesn't matter how big you want it. It's whatever you want. And once you get what you want, you press enter. And then to get to it, press the camera and then click on it on one of the screens. And now you're there. And now click on it to hollow it out so you can walk in it. You're going to click on it with the select tool and do Control H and make it about 7 or 8. Okay. And now it's hollow so you can go in it. Alright. So now we're going to go make spawns. Go to the entity tool right here and go to Info, Player, Terrorist. And then pick where you want to spawn them. You just click. Put a few. And now do the same thing on the other side, wherever you want the CTs to spawn. Info, Player, Terrorist. And put a couple. And now you have your spawns. Now to make a buy zone, you go to the block tool again. And I'm going to put the buy zone for T's and CTs. Now go to browse for texture and type in trigger. And the little light orange box that says trigger, click on that. And then use the block tool and make a block around where you want the buy zone to be. So there's going to be your buy zone for CT. And then select it with the arrow tool and do Control T. And you get this menu, and then do Func Buy Zone, F-U-N-C Buy Zone. Name it Buy Zone CT, or whatever you want to name it. That's what I name it. Then press Apply. And then team number initials, go to Counter Terrorist. And then do the same thing on the other side. Control T. Func Buy Zone. Buy Zone T. Apply. Team number initials Terrorist. Apply. And now you have 2 spawns in the buy zone. And then we could add a teleporter by making a box and put it, or make the box wherever you want to put it. So that's where the platform they're going to get on. Enter, not trigger. Let's get one of those textures. And now do that box, just apply the texture you have selected. And that's where he's going to be teleported to. And let's just put the teleporter here. And then do back to trigger. And then make a box, do the block tool. And then on the wall you want it to be. And that's where your teleport is going to be. Press apply. And now use the select tool, click on it. And do Control T. And do trigger teleport. And name it T1. Apply. And we're going to come back to this. So, and now let's go back to the top platform. Now we got to add a teleport destination by going to Entities, the Entity tool, and then Info, Teleport Destination. And that's where your guy's going to be teleported to. Then go back to the arrow tool, click on him, and name him D1. That's what I call it, for destination 1. And now go back down to your teleporter, click on it, and then remote destination is D1. That's its remote destination where it's going to go, and then press apply. And now you have a working teleporter and its destination. But to make it visible so you know where it is, let's just make a texture in it. Type in laser, and just choose one. Let's do this red one right here. And now, just make a box. Hold on. Alright, there's your box. That's just so you know where it is. And now to make a ladder, go to a box tool, type in ladder just to find a texture. Let's choose this one. Just make a box there, make it all the way up to the platform and make it skinny. Press enter. And now you have your ladder, but it's a little messed up, so to make it fit, do the colorful box right there, the orange, green, and blue box, and then do fit, and then apply. So there's your ladder, but it's not working yet. To make it work, you gotta go into browse textures, and type in invisible ladder. That dark orange box that says ladder, click on that. And then put it around it. And apply. That's a little big to make the grid smaller. To make it smaller, go to map, grid settings, smaller grid. Just in case you need it to be smaller. Let's move it in a little bit. And there you go. And there's your map with its ladder, and teleporter, and spawns, and a buy zone. And if you want to add a light, you don't have to. You can just go with no light, and it'll say level lit, level unlit. But if you want to, it'll just say, you can go to light and put it all over, but it would normally just say level unlit, automatically turn levels on. And to compile your map, just press F9, and you'll have to save it. Let's just name it test map. If you're going to use a space, you have to use underdash. You can't use space, so test map. And then you want to do, for the bottom, fast, and then fast, and the top one's normal, so it goes normal, fast, fast. And don't run the game as you're compiling, so check that box, and then do OK. Then you get this screen, just don't do anything. It's just like burning a CD. It usually takes a lot of time, depending on how detailed your map is, but there you go, your map. You can test it out in game. Thanks for watching.